The one is in us. That X factor is in every single one of us, guys. It's a seed that's planted at birth inside of every single soul. 99% of the people never let that seed blossom into anything. It goes buried because they don't know how to nourish it. They don't know how to feed it, caress it, protect it, so it blossoms into the strength of remembrance, to be a role model, an example of passion, strength, where pride is stronger than steel, you know? That seed is not a genetic code. I mean, it's not like someone has a big seed, someone has a small seed. We all have the same seed. And it's the trials and tribulations through life that either make that seed blossom or not. How do we feed that seed? Well, there's a lot of different ways, you know? Just like eating, there's good foods you can eat that make the body strong. Just like the visual nutrition that comes in is positive stories of people overcoming the odds. The X factor, the nutrition content is two things, two recipes. One's fear, one's failure. And they're the only two that grow it. Fear and failure. As a kid, worked for the Kansas City Star newspaper. And he was fired because he's doing a poor job. The boss told him his dismissal was because of his lack of original thought. He didn't have any creative ability. Wasn't good for the newspaper, so I had to let him go. You know, he still knew what he wanted though. So he kept pushing for what he wanted. What he really loved was actually being creative, even though his boss couldn't see it. He liked to draw sketches of animals and stuff and cartoons and whatever else. He got with a New York distribution company at the time. Kind of liked the idea the guy did, so they kind of joined and started a little something. Before it could really get started, Great Depression hit. That distribution company went under, taking all of his money, everything he had, leaving him on the street dead broke. So much so that he resorted to eating dog biscuits for food. Dog biscuits. Still, kept going. Scrounged up enough money, enough coin to get on a train out to Hollywood back in the day. Went to Universal with another little drawing he had of a rabbit named Oswald. Universal liked it a lot, man. I started talking to him, negotiating a deal. He got all excited. It's my chance, my chance. All along, Universal went underneath him and silently patented Oswald the rabbit from under him. He didn't have the money to patent it. Universal just took the idea and ran with it, left him on his ass. Again, failure. Still, he found the intestinal fortitude to stand back up, continue fighting for what he wanted. And what was so strong, it outweighed all the despair, all the negative energy, all the failures, all the adversities and rejections and disbelief from everybody else. His belief was stronger than the crowd's disbelief. So he continued on his path and he came with another character of a mouse. I was like, you're crazy, man. That mouse is gonna scare ladies and kids. No one's gonna want to see that mouse. Man, he said, I think so. I think they will. So much so, I'm gonna name that mouse Mickey. I think you know the rest of Walt Disney's story. The Walt Disney empire rakes in billions of dollars every single year. Through TV and film and theme parks. In 1996, they bought ABC. Just so happened ABC was a mother company of a small little newspaper called the Kansas City Star. They say success is the greatest form of revenge. I think that felt pretty good for Walt. The company that fired him, he rose above it so much that the company that bought it, he bought that company. Nice, I like that. That's a good visual nutrition to soak in and remember. Guy wanted something so much so that failure became his strength. Failure formed the other characters. Failure made him wiser. So in the final gold mine, he was ready for it.